Aha! Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and children of all ages. Right, I'm probably doing, again, sometimes like what I do is I get a tiny little bit obsessed and I do too many videos in a short period of time. Right. Yesterday we went into 5 different shops: the Key Store, Aldi, Lidl, Home Bargains and B&M, and in, oh god, where was it now? Home Bargains, I got 2 of them and 1 of them for only £1. It says 75p each, but it was free for £1. Right, I'm going to try that one now. Zero sugar, high energy, Lucozade Alert Mango Peachade. Huh. And 250 Danny mils, and this is what it is. It's only 0.5 grams of sugar. Right, sniff test. Oh, I've sneezed 3 times this morning. That's why I've got a bit of a sniffle coming on. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze there. Right, anyhow. It's mainly because, if I can point it to you. No, it's all the way over. Aye, that's it. Right. That thing I'm pointing to, oh, for God's sake. There, where my finger's pointing, it's plugged in, and they things go for my nose. But I was upstairs when I sneezed 3 times. Could be because I've opened the window last night and all the pollen off of the trees and plants have came in and irritated with my nose. But anyhow, right, here goes. So I'm going to try that. Wait there, I'll blow my nose first. Right, just before I actually drink this, because I couldn't really smell it right because of my nose, I'm having pistachio cream on a brioche roll with a little bit of hot honey on it. Finally found that. You can get it in B&M's. So I'm only finish all that by Wednesday, so I'm going to take it to England. But I'll buy another one there if I finish it before I come back. So I need to go to Home Bargains and B&M's. B&M's for that, and Home Bargains for their energy drinks and their freeze-dried sweeties. Right, anyhow, so finally, after nearly 3.5 minutes of talking, I'm going to finally try that. Ooh, smells fruity. It's nice, but it's not quite as nice as it sounds. Like when you read something, it sounds more oomph than it is. It sounds more like oomph and more exotic and dramatic. Like when you... That's just got to be a normal everyday one. I think that's just the original. But anyhow, as I was saying, sometimes you read something and it says like aromatic and fragrant and something, light and fragrant, and it's never as it sounds, it's never oomph as it sounds. That sounds better than it actually tastes. In fact, it's got such a weird smell. It's only 6 calories per can. God, it is nowhere near as good as any of the monsters I've tried recently. Especially one of my all-time favourites, Aussie Lemonade. Oh, that was perfect for a day like yesterday because it was so nice and sunny and warm. We had a barbecue. It was good. Pig Twonk and Lawrence of Arabia's house. Lawrence of Arabia, my manager. Aye. whatever she's been doing in the last month or so has worked because I'm so much more popular. Like for instance, every single video I've had on TikTok in the last month is, no TikTok, well YouTube as well, but I meant to say YouTube. Every video in the last month and a bit has done better than some I've had for 2 or 3 years. Aye, so thanks very much. And thanks everyone for watching, i.e. JD, because he has in the past, aka Johnny Rotten, JRD, Yanazai, Johnny Rotten, but Eddie Houghton, Harrison, Scott, Jordan, for legal reasons, Holly Valance, and Dan Mac, and Dan Mac's father. And I suppose as well, because they have my father's side of the family for watching, too many to mention, because at least once in a blue moon, some of them end up having other extended families. Yeah, it's crazy. Aye. That is nowhere near as good as it sounds. No wonder it was free for £1. What do you expect? And anyway, if you did get one and it was 75p, because it would be 75p somewhere, as I said in a previous video, that getting an energy drink for under £1 means it's going to be terrible. I mean, if Rockstar or Monster is on offer and it's less than £1, that's fine because it's a big brand, but when they say that's a big brand, I mean, they do good Lucozade cans, small ones like orange or the original, in bottles or cans, but this version, like their energy drink version, well, Lucozade is an energy drink, it doesn't need to say energy drink on it actually. 80 milligrams of caffeine, vitamin 3 to help reduce tiredness. Well, I need that actually because I've been awake probably since, I don't know, about 6 o'clock this morning, I think I have. Anyway, yeah, whatever time I was up at anyway, I decided to put my very long headphones into my music player, aka record player, but CD and cassette and radio, if I could ever get that radio to work on that thing that I've showed you. But anyhow, I put on, now that's what I call music 48, pardon me, 48 it was. And I was mucking about my phone and I turned my picture with my headphones on into a cartoon character. Maybe on that chat GBT or something app. Right, but anyhow, listening to that while mucking on my phone, and then came off that after the CD was nearly finished, and then I watched Minder. Oh, Minder's been absolutely brilliant recently. I really like Arthur Daly's character. God, if he fell into the ocean, he would come up with a salmon in his mouth. There was one time where they were in the bar talking to Dave, the barman, and a guy came back for his holidays and he was rich, so he got them more drinks. And another character, like a car mechanic guy, and they were at the bar. So Arthur Daly, the car mechanic guy, the guy who came back from Spain, and Dennis Waterman's character, and Dave the barman, they were all chatting, and then these guys came in and was looking for someone, and Arthur just ran away and hid. But the barman got his nose like all bruised and it was bleeding, and then Arthur just said, "I'm shook up a bit, I need a drink," something like that, to words of those effect. But he was hiding behind like a drape or curtain thing, and it's weird when he was coming up smelling the roses every episode. His character's so cool. He always wears suits and always smoking a cigar. It's brilliant. I'm on the first series. No, I'm on the first episode of series 4 now. So it's been a wild ride watching it. I've noticed quite a few people that I recognise for other shows and films. But just to finish on this now, that Brian Cox, I think maybe Scottish actor because he sounds Scottish. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there's also like a scientist or an astronomer type guy with black hair. He's called Brian Cox as well. But one's an actor and one's a scientist. But I recognised him straight away. I think it was on the last episode of series 3, because I'm on series 4, episode 1 apparently. And I think it's when Terry, that's his name, Dennis Waterman's character. I think he's got to get back into doing boxing on an episode, or just train someone to be a boxer. But because his character before this show started, he was a boxer, and now he's just a minder. Someone that just looks after people that Arthur Dale needs needs Terry to look after. Anyhow, as I said, when I get to about series 8 or something, and I've really watched more than 4 series, but it'll be 8 by the time I do like a proper good long-winded review about what I think of the programme in its full entirety. Most of the sighting scenes are a bit meh and a bit silly. It says it's a comedy drama, but I've never laughed absolutely even once. Well, only at the fighting scenes, I suppose. Right, so I will do a review about that programme when I get to about series 8, but it's got to go downhill from then, because Dennis Waterman leaves the show after series 7. Tatty bye, filthy animal.